Father of the minor wrestler complainant has spoken to NDTV. The father of the minor wrestler, who is also a complainant, has said that the minor complainant did change her statement before the Patiala court on June 2nd and has told the court that she is an adult. However, the father has said that the complainant has not made any changes regarding the sexual harassment allegations against the Wrestling Federation of India's chief Brij Bhushan, and there are no changes to that. Sports Minister holds 6-hour-long meeting with two protesting wrestlers, offers them proposal in writing to end their protest. The government agrees to most of the demands, but not the immediate arrest of Brij Bhushan. Wrestlers say they will discuss this before any final decision. Truce till June 15. For the first time in Manipur after 1980, Indian Army conducts military combing operations with local magistrate. Combing by the Army and Central Forces in violence-hit areas of Manipur after the heartbreaking story of a mother and child died after an ambulance was set on fire amid ethnic violence. Almost 700 Indian students in Canada face a risk of being deported as authorities say they secured visas based on fake offer letters from Canadian universities. The affected students hold week-long protest in Canada, with most of the students from Punjab. The NRI Affairs Minister calls it the biggest immigration scam in history. A 22-year-old scheduled caste youth alleges he was tortured by UP police and was forced to drink urine. This after he was allegedly arrested in a fake extortion case. The UP police has denied the claims of torture. Hello, I'm Sneha Koshi, and in a big exclusive that my colleague Saurabh Shukla has brought through NDTV, the father of the minor wrestler complainant has spoken to NDTV, and the father has said that the minor did change her statement before Delhi's Patiala court, but the minor's change in statement was regarding her age status, and the complainant has actually told the court that she is an adult and not a minor. But the complaints against, the complaints made against the Wrestling Federation of India chief Brij Bhushan regarding the alleged sexual harassment still remains. Saurabh Shukla brings us more.
There were media reports that on 2nd June, the juvenile victim, she had gone to Patiala House Court and she has changed her statement. Earlier, when she gave statement under 164 in front of magistrate, she said that she was a juvenile at the time when sexual misconduct on the side of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. But later, she revised her statement saying that she was not a juvenile. She is adult, and she was adult at the time of sexual harassment by Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. So she has revised her statement, but all other allegations, she is sticking to all the other allegation of sexual misconduct by Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. That is very important. We have to understand now it's up to the magistrate whether the magistrate decides to remove POCSO Act against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh or not. But possibility is strong that court might decide that POCSO Act will no more be invoked against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. Court may revoke POCSO Act. That will be a big relief for Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. But again, I'm repeating. I spoke with the father. He is saying that her complaint of sexual harassment remains as it was. And in the complaint by this minor, and after the statement of minor had led to the filing of a case under POCSO, the stringent law against sexual assault on children. That is a very stringent law, POCSO, in our country. So it's a very important development when it comes to wrestler protest. And Delhi Police has now on record. Delhi Police has said that they are going to complete their investigation by 15th of June. So we have to wait for 7 more days what exactly comes out of this investigation. But again, I will repeat that the girl has revised her statement. Earlier she said that she was juvenile, and on 2nd of June in her second statement, she said that she was not juvenile. She was an adult when sexual harassment, when sexual misconduct happened with her. But she is sticking to her complaint of sexual harassment. It remains the same as it was.
And the country's top wrestlers who've been protesting for a month now seem to have come to a middle ground with the central government after a nearly 6-hour meeting with the Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. Union Minister Anurag Thakur presented a written proposal to protesting wrestlers, after which the wrestlers have paused their protest at least till June 15th. The minister has assured that Delhi police will complete his investigation over sexual harassment against BJP MP Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh by June 15th. But the wrestlers demanded his arrest, and the proposal doesn't really promise or discuss any of that.
जिन खिलाड़ियों के या अखाड़ों के या अकेडमीज के या कोचेस के खिलाफ मुकदमे हैं, उन मुकदमों को वापस लेने की मांग की है ताकि उस पर कोई कानूनी या पुलिस की कार्रवाई ना की जा सके। और खिलाड़ियों ने कहा है कि वो चाहते हैं कि 15 जून तक चार्जशीट दायर हो और वो भी अपना कोई भी इस पर प्रदर्शन या उनसे जुड़े हुए कोई भी संगठन उनके समर्थक हैं वो भी कोई प्रदर्शन नहीं करेंगे और उन सबको भी इस बातचीत से अवगत कराएंगे। ये सारी बातें ही हमारी आम सहमति से हुई। उनके सुझाव थे कि ये करना चाहिए, मांगे भी, सुझाव भी आप इसको किसी रूप में लेना चाहें। और सरकार ने बड़े खुले मन के साथ सभी विषयों पर पहले भी और अब भी गंभीरता से बातचीत भी की है।
देखिए, सरकार ने बोला कि 15 जून तक का हमें समय चाहिए। जो पुलिस की जो कार्रवाई है उसको जल्दी ख़त्म करने के लिए बोला है कि भाई आप हम 15 तारीख तक का हमें समय दीजिए, हम उसको 15 तारीख तक ख़त्म कर देंगे।
जांच, दिल्ली पुलिस की जो जांच है,
बिल्कुल।
क्या ब्रिजभूषण के अरेस्ट पर आप लोगों ने बोला उनको, क्या उन्होंने कुछ आश्वासन दिया अरेस्ट होंगे नहीं होंगे?
देखिए, उस चीज़ पे क्योंकि वो काम पुलिस का है तो वो बोले कि जांच प्रक्रिया जैसे जैसे ख़त्म हो, क्योंकि पोक्सो जो लगता है उसके ऊपर तो अरेस्ट ही होते हैं। लेकिन वो बोले कि वो केस थोड़ा पुराना है, तो उसी तरीके से बोला जो पुलिस में जायज़ चीज़ें होंगी वही चीज़ें होंगी और तो बोले आपके साथ निष्पक्ष जाँच होगी।
और क्या बातें हुई? WFI के इलेक्शन कराने के बाद हुई, क्या हुआ?
बोला कि उसमें कोई भी भेदभाव नहीं होगा। जो WFI के जो इलेक्शन है उसमें जो ब्रजभूषण है और उसके जो लोग हैं अपराधी, जो इस तरीके के लोग, उनके ऊपर उनको उसके WFI के इलेक्शन में कोई भी भाग नहीं लेने दिया जाएगा।
आप पर 28 मई को जब आप लोग संसद जाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, उस समय जो आपके साथ हुआ वो काफ़ी दुखद था, लेकिन उस पर आप पर एक मुकदमा भी कर दिया गया। उस मुकदमे के बारे में कुछ बात हुई?
उन्होंने यही बोला कि जो भी 28 तारीख को जो घटना हुई उससे हम भी दुखी हैं, लेकिन जो भी खिलाड़ियों के ऊपर मुझे पता चला कि 109 लोगों के ऊपर उस दिन FIR दर्ज की है, केस लगाए हैं, तो उन्होंने बोला कि हम वो सभी वापस ले लेंगे, चाहे वो खिलाड़ी हैं चाहे कोई भी आपसे जुड़े जो भी लोग हैं वो सभी हम वापस ले लेंगे।
पहलवान क्या करेंगे, पहलवानों का निर्णय क्या है?
देखिए, किसी भी चीज़ का अगर हम वो देखेंगे तो बातचीत तो उसके लिए हमें करनी पड़ती है। वो फैसला हो या ना वो तो एक अलग चीज़ होती है, लेकिन जो हमारे जिन बिंदुओं पे बात हुई है वो बिंदु हम जो हमारे साथ जो लोग जुड़े हैं, चाहे वो खाप चौधरी हैं, चाहे वो किसी भी संगठन से, किसान है, महिला है, मजदूर है, बहुत सारे संगठन हमारे साथ, पूरा देश आज जुड़ा है, तो हम उनके बीच में समक्ष में वो जाके रखेंगे।
And for the first time in Manipur since 1980, Indian Army is conducting military combing operations led or accompanied by the civil administration, that is the magistrate. Earlier, magistrates were not required under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, but as AFSPA has been removed from many areas of Manipur, civil administration is required by military in maintenance of law and order. Meanwhile, security forces have recovered 868 sophisticated arms looted in the ethnic violence hit northeastern state of Manipur. And Ratnadeep has more.
Out of 16 districts in Manipur, now this combing operation which has started from today along with the civil administration, given the fact that in the past 2 years, several areas of Manipur have been, which were previously under Armed Forces Special Power Act. Armed Forces Special Power Act have been rolled back from these areas. So therefore now the armed forces will have to operate with the help of civil administration. Therefore magistrates are attached to this operation, and 10 districts are taking place. In fact, today 57 automatic weapons have been recovered in the state, out of which 29 were in army operations. Remember, army is using UAVs and other modern surveillance to also keep a tab of on the movements of militants as well as miscreants who are using firearms. Ever since the operations have been launched, in fact, in the last 1 month or so, over 800 sophisticated arms which were looted from the armory of Manipur police have been recovered in the last 24 hours. Apart from 57 arms, 318 rounds of ammunition have been recovered. And these combined operations, remember, are joint combined operations in which army columns are involved. You have different central forces which are there deployed in Manipur for over a month. They are involved along with the state forces. The idea is to keep away people from both sides who are using firearms and to bring about a control over the situation. And in the last 24 hours, there has not been any major incident reported. This is precisely now done so as to the political leadership can start a process of peace building.
And shocking allegations have been made against scheduled caste youth against the UP police. A 22-year-old man claims he was arrested in a fake extortion case and then tortured in custody and even forced to drink urine. But the Noida police has denied these charges and are probing the matter.
जी मैं पैसे क्यों डाल रहे मेरी में पैसे किसी ने डाले फोन एक फाइल लेके पैसे क्यों डाले भैया तुमने
A viral video and a shocking claim. In videos posted on Twitter, a 22-year-old scheduled caste student Jitendra Kumar alleged he was tortured by UP police and forced to drink urine. This he alleged after he was arrested in a fake extortion case.
मनीष ने मुझे बुलाया एसएनजी प्लाजा मॉल पर और वहां पुलिस टीम ने मुझे पकड़कर पैंट की पिछली जेब में पैसे डालकर मुझे थाने ले गए.
In the videos, also tagged to UP DGP and Noida Police Commissioner, a group of people can be heard slapping and abusing a person. However, UP police denies claims of torture, saying veracity of the video is being checked.
सर ये एक जो जितेंद्र कुमार एक जो लड़का है अलीगढ़ से जिसने ट्विटर पे वीडियोस अपलोड करके कहा है कि ग्रेटर नोएडा पुलिस ने उसको यूरिन पीने के लिए मजबूर किया, उसको टॉर्चर किया, तो आप मुझे बता पाएंगे क्या मामला है?
ऐसी किसी चीज की सत्यापन नहीं हुआ है और जो इसने वो वीडियो डाला है उस वीडियो को भी आप लोग भी देख लीजिए, उसमें ना कोई इनको यूरिन पिला रहा है ना कुछ है.
In November 2022, Kumar was picked up by UP police after a woman filed a complaint that he was threatening her and demanding 3.5 lakh. Following the complaint, police registered an FIR and arrested Kumar. After securing bail within a week, Kumar submitted a written application to the Noida Police Commissioner office in April, alleging torture by police officers for being from Jat of caste.
थाने ले जाकर मुझे बुरी तरह से मारा पीटा, फोन का लॉक खुलवाया, जो भी उनके सारे सबूत थे वो सारे सब कुछ डिलीट कर दिए. लेकिन पुलिस टीम को ये नहीं पता था कि उसमें हिडन कैमरा से उनकी वीडियोस बन रही है. 2.5-3 महीने हो गए लेकिन उसमें अभी तक मुकदमा ख़त्म नहीं किया है, ना ही कोई प्रक्रिया स्टार्ट की है और ना ही उन पुलिस अधिकारियों पुलिस जो थाना पुलिस थी उसके विरुद्ध कोई कार्रवाई की है.
While the UP police denies allegations of torture, they say action will be taken against their men if they are found guilty. For now, the matter is under investigation. With Tanushree Pandey, Bureau Report, NDTV.
700 Indian students are facing the risk of being deported from Canada. According to the Punjab government, hundreds of Indian students are protesting in Canada, saying they are at the risk of being expelled from Canada, as authorities there say these students secured visas on the basis of fake admission letters for Canadian students. Protesting students speak to NDTV.
They are the big colleges for which we got the, offer letters at first. Then as a normal student also changes here at college. Sometimes college, he finds it difficult. So even a normal student can change the college here. The only thing is we changed the college. We went to another college. We completed our studies.
Like other students, 28 December 2017 is the day when I came here. So on 2018 January, my classes will be start. But the agent, Brij Mishra, he told me there was a strike in the Friendship College. That was my initial college. So don't go there. So he enrolled me in the another college. So I start my study in Evergreen College after that.
Okay, so our request to the Indian government is that they have to raise this issue, this international student issue, to Canadian immigration, to Canadian government. We have to tell them that these students are innocent. There is no fault. We are victims. I got the deportation date on 13th of June, but there are many students. Their case is at different levels.
And once again, a gangster has been shot dead in the presence of police just 2 months after the killing of Atiq Ahmed. Gangster Sanjeev Jiva, who ran a criminal gang in western Uttar Pradesh, was shot and killed outside a courtroom in Lucknow. The shooter, the police confirmed, was dressed as a lawyer.
One of Uttar Pradesh's most dreaded gangster, Sanjeev Jiva, shot dead right at the doorsteps of a courtroom in Uttar Pradesh's capital Lucknow. The attacker, dressed as a lawyer, nabbed by the lawyers and the police from the spot.
3:30 बजे के बाद लगभग पेशी का इंतजार कर रहे थे चैम्बर के बाहर। तो जब वो पेशी के लिए अंदर जा रहे थे उसी समय पीछे से ये हमला किया गया और इसमें हमारे जो है 2 सिपाही इंजर्ड हुए हैं। फिलहाल तो वो आउट ऑफ डेंजर है, सेफ है। एक महिला, एक बच्ची और उसके पिता, ये 3 भी आए थे। उसमें महिला की अंगुली में थोड़ी चोट आई है, बच्ची को जरूर चोट लगी है जिसका इलाज चल रहा है।
The police say motive behind the shooting is not clear yet. A statement by the Uttar Pradesh government said Jiva, who has been in jail for over a decade, had 26 criminal cases against him. Jiva ran a Western UP criminal syndicate from prison. He was also an aide of jailed gangster Mukhtar Ansari. The incident comes just months after gangster and politician Atiq Ahmed and his brother was shot dead in police custody in Brij.
There is heavy security outside the Lucknow court now, but no answers as to how someone managed to get in with a gun. With Vineet Verma, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.
News from Ukraine. Amid evacuations from flooded parts of the Kherson region continue after a major dam was breached just yesterday. Ukrainian officials have warned that some 42,000 people are at risk from flooding, with water levels expected to peak in Kherson. Kyiv and Moscow have accused each other of damaging the dam.
Staggering images of the collapse and destruction of Ukraine's Kakhovka Dam now with NDTV indicate the extent of the crisis and point to widespread flooding along the banks of the Dnipro River in southern Ukraine in the most significant flare-up in the war between Russia and Ukraine over the last 1 year. Ukraine accuses Russia of having destroyed the dam in an act of terror, while Russia blames Ukraine. In any event, parts of the city of Kherson, which lies along the banks of the Dnipro, have been flooded, as these images will indicate, and this impacts the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in the war-ravaged country. Certainly one of the biggest events over the last 1 year to affect the war. The image that you see is a close-up of Kakhovka Dam and hydroelectric facility. It's a Maxar image. It's a black and white image. But as you can see, that's just one deluge of water going across the remnants of that hydroelectric facility and dam, which has been entirely destroyed. But let's now bring you an image of the same dam earlier on when it was untouched. As you can see, that's the dam over there. The water from the south flows northwards across that dam in that image. So what we'll do now is we'll compare the images. So on the top, you can actually see what it was earlier on. That's a color image. And on the bottom of the screen, it's just one big deluge at this stage. Right? So that's what the crisis now. And what is the result or the impact of this? Well, we can now bring you an image of homes southeast of the city of Kherson before they were flooded. So this is of the 15th of May 2023. This is in that Kherson area. It's a major city. As you can see, absolute normalcy over here. This is what this exact area looks like now. The area is completely underwater. So where you saw all of those trees, those are now lined with water. Those tree-lined avenues are now full of water. So let's compare the image of the 15th of May, of the earlier image on top with the image below. So all that greenery is completely gone. The black and white image below, which is the new image, the entire area is of water, which is gotten into those areas which were occupied. Let's now bring you an image of the 15th of May of port facilities, again in the Kherson area. That was on the 15th of May. And this is what happened yesterday. Massive flooding, as you can see. You can see the Dnipro River there, much broader, and all of the areas around have been flooded. So let's now bring you the images before and after. Before on top of your screen, again you can see all the greenery over there, but the image below, which is a black and white picture, actually has or shows water through many of those areas. Finally, so those are a look. That's a look at some of the areas which have been worst affected. This is what that bridge actually looked like across the dam before it actually burst. So a couple of images over there.